Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm reviewing for you the Nip and Fab foundation. I have the shade 5 and the whitener here. So this foundation comes in, well, it says on the website is 10 shades, but I don't know if that includes the whitener, so that would like make it 11 if it doesn't. So that is quite like a limited shade range looking at it, and it does look to go quite dark, and you'll see what I think of the lightest shade, which is shade 5. But I'll also insert some swatches down below so that you guys can see how this foundation compares to some of the others in my collection. This is a Nip and Fab foundation in 05. This is the Lancome Teint Idol foundation in 05. This is the Revolution foundation drops in F1. This is the CYO Long Lasting Life Proof foundation in 101. And this is the Maybelline Superstay foundation in True Ivory. So I did buy this foundation when it was on offer for £5, when like Nip and Fab was doing this website thing for like £5 of everything. So I got these two bottles for £10, which is really good considering it normally retails for £12.95. So normally this would have cost me like £26. So I saved £16 there. Proper happy about it. I also got a liquid lipstick by them, which isn't on my lips today, which I'm going to try another time. Maybe in a get ready with me, we shall see. But today we're just doing a wear test for this foundation. So we're going to have a look at some of the claims on the website. So it says, meet your new makeup staple to guarantee no filter status. This medium coverage foundation will leave you with a photoshopped effect complexion so that you can achieve flawless selfie ready skin in seconds. It's soft focus and blurs imperfections with a natural matte finish. This foundation feels lightweight and non-greasy on the skin whilst giving maximum coverage with a no cake effect. With a light liquid texture, a little goes a long way with this foundation and blends easily with fingertips or a brush. I kind of like the idea of it being blurring. I don't want to see any pores, I want it to be smooth. I want my skin to have no texture. So you'll see what I think if I see any texture on my skin or anything like that. But I have the foundation on now. I will wear it as like a full day's wear test. I do a 4-hour check-in, an 8 to 10 hour check-in depending on when I've put the foundation on. So if you want to see how this foundation applies and wears on the skin throughout the day, then please keep watching. And if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave. And if you press that notification bell, you'll be notified every time I upload. I swear to God, every time I start filming, someone busts something noisy out downstairs, like a lawnmower or something. That is what is going on right now. I hope you guys can't hear it in the background, but I need to like start this, otherwise we're not going to get like a full day's wear test, and I don't like to like miss out on a full day's wear test. So as you guys know, we're doing the Nip and Fab foundation. I'm going to mix these two shades because I have a bad feeling that this is going to be too dark. So what we're going to do is open this one first. I can always then return the whitener if I need to, and just of course it was going to be too dark. So I am just going to mix it in my palette. I have a little dish that I got from Tiger, so basically it's just a little plate that I mix my foundations on. I don't like to do it on the back of my hand. It doesn't feel like quite as hygienic, and I feel like you can get a bit of a better mix. You're not like tempted to use all of it where you don't need to. So I've mixed the shade 5 and the whitener. I think I may have mixed it too light actually. Well done, Jess. I've mixed like a huge amount as well. Getting it right is like a proper like cocktail. So as usual, on one side of my face we're going to use the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and on the other we're going to use the LA Girl sponge. So I think I mixed it to the light shade. I love when a foundation comes with a whitener. It just means that if they've not got loads of shades, you can still have a shade that's going to match. It does mean you have to buy an extra shade, which kind of makes it a bit more expensive, but then you get about double the foundation. I think I've done about 2/3 whitener to 1/3 foundation though, actually. That's how I tend to like get my shade when it was as dark as it is. This is looking quite nice on the brush side. Now it's not ultra smooth actually, so I would go over this with the sponge, but I've got like medium coverage, I would say. Like solid medium coverage. It looks okay. I have dryness at the moment that I'm working on as it's getting colder, and I don't see loads of dryness actually on the skin. I'd say it's like a demi matte finish, a little bit of sheen still there, but not like super matte. I feel like the sponge is definitely going to make it smoother. It's not too liquidy where I feel like a load is going to be soaked up, which is good. Much better with a sponge. I think the coverage is only very slightly less. I wouldn't say like it's significantly less, but I feel like we need to see if this is buildable, and that's a brilliant opportunity for us to just apply a bit more. I'll then like smooth this out with like a sponge, because to me it just needs that. It looks smoother here. It looks like I said, demi matte. It's nothing special still. I don't feel like my skin is like enhanced loads by wearing this, and it doesn't feel like it's like locked in massively either. So I don't know that this is going to be like super long lasting. Oh, that is now a nice full coverage. Not like high full coverage, you can still see a little bit of skin poking through, but I like that. It kind of gives a more natural look to the foundation. It doesn't look cakey or super makeup-y or anything like that, which I love. You know, I don't like a super cakey foundation. Like the Locket one was probably a touch pale maybe, but like it was so cakey I don't know that I could like wear it again. It looks okay. I'd go for it again, but it's nothing like special. It's not like a special occasion foundation. I feel like I can see close up a lot of my texture, which I don't like. I feel like I really like a smoothing foundation, that this would look maybe good with the CYO foundation. That one is super smoothing. I think it would give it a bit more of a neutral undertone because it is quite yellow. So it is buildable as well. Not cakey, but it doesn't look super skin-like either. Like you can tell I'm wearing a face of foundation. I also feel it a little bit on my face. I don't feel like it's super lightweight or anything like that. Like I can definitely feel it, especially like around my eyes. It's just like average. I wouldn't say necessarily go out and buy this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the rest of my makeup on, and then we'll see how it looks. So I put the rest of my makeup on, and honestly it's starting to look a little bit makeup-y. I haven't powdered my entire face. I didn't feel like I needed to. It didn't set, so I did powder my cheeks, like my nose where I lose a lot of my makeup. And it looks okay, like I said, but it's looking a bit makeup-y around my mouth where it tends to start looking makeup-y. But otherwise, like, I'm happy with it. If it lasts like this for the rest of the day, I won't be mad about it. Like, it's not makeup-y like the Locket foundation is, but it's not like super smoothing or super natural looking like the Lancome or the CYO. So I'm going to go through with you the rest of the products I put on my face. I had a lot of fun playing with makeup today. Like, I used some of the products that I don't use very often because I'm there like opening my drawer that has all my regular like makeup in it, and then I'll think I use this every day, and then I go through the rest of my drawers and I just try to use some of the things that I don't use quite as often. So for my concealers, I use my Revolution Concealer and Define Concealer in 0. I use my Kiko Milano Concealer in shade 2. To set my face, I used a combination of the Coty Spun Powder for like my cheeks. And then to make sure like my under eyes and the centre of my face stayed like bright, I used the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder in Translucent. For contour and bronze, I went in with this shade for contour and this shade for bronzer from the Revolution Pro HD Powder Contour Palette. For blush, I used the Miss Sporty Instaglow blush in 06 Shiny Coral. Now this has like a little bit of like a glittery look to it, but it just blended so well with the cheeks. Like I don't feel like it went patchy like even remotely. It was just so gorgeous and blendable, and this is like a really affordable blush. For highlight, I used the Revolution Skin Kiss highlighter in Ice Kiss. For brows and eyeshadow, I used my Revolution Redemption palette. I took like a couple of shades from like here and here, and then use this one as like the all over lid colour. I also set my brows with the L'Oreal Brow Plumper, as I do every day. For mascara, I used the Benefit Roller Lash. For lipstick, I used the new L'Oreal Les Chocolates one. Please forgive my poor French. It's in the shade 70% Yum. That is so cute, and it does smell of chocolate, like it really does. I think this like scent thing with makeup, it's slightly gimmicky, but it's also like, I know I will wear that stuff more because Sam will go to me, are you going to wear the one that smells good today? And things like that, because then when like you're kissed by your partner, they can smell it. And then to set my face, as always, I used MAC Fix Plus. I think using a very similar setting spray for all foundation reviews kind of give it all a bit of a fair basis, because I know that takes down how like makeup-y foundation looks, but then I also have to think, that's how I'm going to be wearing it in everyday life, you know? So I am fairly happy with this makeup. We're going to see how it lasts throughout the day. I'm going to do like a 4 or 5 hour check-in. I'm going shopping later, and then we'll see how it lasts through that. It's not going to be super strenuous. I'm not a strenuous shopper. I have Sam to carry my things for me, and then I'll try them on. We'll make a decision together. It's all about the teamwork here. Hey guys, it's been about 4.5 hours since I put this foundation on, and looking in the mirror I'm super surprised. Like, I expected it to like look the same, but to me it almost looks better. So like here it looks not really makeup-y at all. It looks like some of my natural oils have come through, and it looks okay. Do you know what I mean? I keep looking at the mirror like, it looks pretty good actually. It doesn't look super makeup-y. It hasn't settled into any of my lines around here, which a foundation normally does at this stage. It's not transferred off anywhere. It's not like thinning anywhere. It's not patchy. I'm really happy with it, to be honest. It just looks okay. It looks like decent makeup. I'm happy to go out like this, you know. It looks okay. I hope it wears like this to the 10-hour point. I'm trying some really good foundations at the moment, which I'm really pleased about. It makes you have like a good makeup day. Like, the rest is still looking really good. My product still looks good. I'm happy. Hey guys, it's the 10-hour point, and honestly I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. My hair's a mess, the lipstick's a mess, I've got a transfer down here. I ate a burger, so I'm blaming the burger. So I'm not gonna like comment on how it is around my chin. But I feel like the foundation is getting like a bit more makeup-y on here. It's separating here and like here, and there's definitely no burger getting on around here. It's obviously not so hot here, but that's due to the glasses. And even Sam noticed it looked dry like here, which like I don't understand. Like, it's kind of gone from above my brow, and I don't understand how that's happened, to be honest, but it's not my favourite foundation. It's not something that I hate. I say up to the 8-hour point it looked okay, but it's not like my favourite thing in the world. Like I said, I'd wear it again, but like not for more than 8 hours, if you know what I'm saying. So it's completely up to you whether you buy this. I think it's a decent foundation. I think if you had oily skin, this would separate as it started to around here. So I think more for like your dry combination skin types, I think that will probably look a little bit better. So if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel before you leave. And if you press that notification bell, you'll be notified every time I upload. Thank you for watching.